All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakadash, Shabbat Shalom to the hopeful elect. Peace and shalom to my fellow Akim. We actually might end up watching this whole video, man, because he does go into a lot of information, good information. As we all know, most people know, the Haiti's president was assassinated yesterday, man, and already, so like already rumors and speculation are going out, but ultimately, man, it's gonna end up being more blood on Esau's hands. All right, like the elder Karatazat from GMS Vegas said, by them assassinating this man, they basically told on themselves, man. Okay, and this is Esau Edom, and I wanted to pull up a older video from the brother Barack in Cali, how they were going into the what's called the economic hitman. All right, and they tried to do that with Maduro, and they've done it to several other presidents. Some have bought in, some were put to death, man. And this has Esau's fingerprints written all over it, man. So we're just gonna get into this guy's video, and I'm gonna come in and drop off some scriptures as well. I wanted to do the whole door-to-door thing too, but that might have to be a separate lesson, because this one could be pretty lengthy within itself. So hopefully this lesson's edified, man.
It is MOE 5713. We're back with another episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification sign so you can be notified on my future uploads, guys. And also, if you haven't yet already, go follow me on Instagram at 713MOE. I repeat, 713MOE. I mean, just in case anything happens to the channel, you know where to find me, guys. All right, but let's get started with today's topics, guys. We're going to start with the first one, the one that's in the thumbnail, the one's in the title. If you haven't heard yet, bro, the president of Haiti, he was assassinated, bro, in the most savage way possible.
The brazen attack unfolded overnight at the private residence of Haitian President Jovenel Moise. The gunmen, speaking English and Spanish, reportedly yelled they were DEA agents, but the Haitian government says they were instead mercenaries, highly trained killers who shot dead the 53-year-old Moise and critically wounded his wife. Now in charge, the country's prime minister, who's calling for calm while declaring a state of emergency, with the world watching.
It sounds like obviously military trained. I mean, people were claiming there was drones in the air. This sounds like CIA hit to me. I mean, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of the footage of what happened here. Straight up like a movie, and they just got in their trucks and just took off, huh?
Unknown, unidentified assailants that in video circulating identified themselves as DEA agents, or that this was a DEA operation. These were not DEA agents. There was no DEA operation. One high-ranking official told me that these are quote-unquote mercenaries. We're still trying to figure out who they were, who hired them, what's the motives behind all of this. And yes, the president was quote-unquote mortally wounded, but he is dead.
A militarized, hired hitman, kind of like the A-Team, all right, to come do this hit. I mean, somebody wanted this dude dead. Now, I want to give you a little bit of context of this president. I mean, he was not liked. He was not liked very well.
Lately, you have a sector of the population in civil society that said they did not recognize him because his presidential term expired February 7th of this year. He said no, he still had another year to go. The United States actually backed him up on that claim. At the same time, he was trying to force through a constitutional referendum, and the majority of Haitian legal experts and constitutional experts said that it was illegal. At the same time, he's been getting pressure to hold legislative elections because he's been ruling by decree since January 2020. And in ruling by decree, he made a number of decisions or passed presidential orders, one of which was to create a secret intelligence agency. And he also redefined what would be considered, terrorism, basic acts of protest like burning tires. They decided that that was terrorism under these new domestic laws. So this is a president that has faced a lot of controversy in a country where you have a humanitarian crisis, you have an armed gang crisis, alarming spikes in kidnappings, and today, with the death of the president, I've been told that there is no constitutional legal solution in terms of who should take charge.
I mean, he tried to make protests illegal, right? He tried to make a new CIA agency, kind of trying to make burning tires was some sort of terrorism, so people wouldn't protest against him. What else did I miss? Oh yeah, another thing, he would not step down from power. All right, supposedly he wouldn't step down. He made excuses, but at the end of the day, there's some sketchy stuff. All right, but something about Haiti that you guys probably do know or do not know is that it's run by the Clintons. Bro.
Facts.
The Clinton Foundation, the Clintons, Bill and Hillary Clinton, they own Haiti. They own Haiti, and they're the ones that call the shots. They probably had this president in their pocket, and he probably went rogue, and they effed him off. So yes, this is what I'm saying, guys.
And what's coming out is because Haitians are Levites. Okay, they're the tribe of Levi, right? They're supposed to be the priest or whatnot. And there's a history about Haiti. They were one of the few Jake countries that got their own independence, man. All right, and because of that, they were in severe poverty, man. All right, and ultimately, it's judgment from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, it's judgment from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And we all know about the hurricane, or not the hurricane, but the earthquake that devastated Haiti some years back, and that took them all the way out, and they never really recovered from that, despite the billions of dollars that was poured into to helping Haiti, man. Okay, they're still that third world country, and that just goes to show you. And a lot of people believe it was the HARP event. A lot of people believe that the earthquake was caused by HARP, which it could have been, or it could have not been. But we do either way it goes, man. Judgment was cast down upon them, showing that you cannot outrun these curses, man, from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that you cannot run from these curses. Okay, and we're gonna get into we're gonna let a little bit more play in this before we get into our first scripture.
Hypothesis or my prediction or my conspiracy is that the Clintons had something to do with it. Because there's a lot of questions and people wondering what's really going on, who did this, but I'm pretty sure they were CIA, sent by Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton. Now, you might say, Mo, why? You just speculating. You're just speculating. There's no way that, the Clintons and the presidents of Haiti have relationships like that, or what, they would try to extort them or, try to buy them out or some sort. But, I got proof.
In 2010, we had an earthquake that killed 315,000 people. That's really a deadly earthquake, and millions were left without shelter. President Obama named Bill Clinton as the one that should be in charge of the reconstruction of Haiti. And in that process, the Clinton Foundation, through U.S. taxpayers' money, and people giving money worldwide to the Clinton Foundation for relief effort to Haiti, contributed about $14.3 billion. We're talking about $1 billion. Okay? And the Haitian people has not seen not even 2% of that money.
2%.
Nothing was done in Haiti.
Yeah. No, and this lots of other people have found that it was donors to the Clinton Foundation that were then given these contracts, and they went
Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly, and actually they were given those contracts, they were given millions of dollars from that money, and nothing was actually done in Haiti. Yeah. Haiti, just like everything the Clinton have done, is pay for play, and they control Haiti, and they have been controlling Haiti since 1994 when they invaded Haiti. Myself, I can tell you that back in August of 1994, I was always in contact with U.S. officials. And one of the person that came to see me in Haiti and talked to me for about 4 hours was ex-former Congressman Bill Richardson. And I explained to Bill the exact situation that was happening in Haiti. A week later, a messenger from the U.S. Embassy came to me with a message from Bill Clinton, offered to buy me out, make me the richest man in Haiti.
Okay.
I refused. I said, tell Mr. Clinton.
I see. She's trying to cut him off, man. She's trying to cut him off because he came out with the truth on the ass, man. All right. And let me see here. So lock you on that. This is Isaiah 1 and 10. And it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fathers. And that's exactly what the hell they did down there, man, in Haiti. All right. Utterly obliterated and destroyed. That man took total control and advantage of the Haitians, man. Okay. Took total control and advantage of the Haitians, and as well as the child sex trafficking ring and all that has been exposed, man. All right. And I remember a while back, Hillary Clinton's daughter was being investigated under fraud charges for the Hillary Clinton Foundation, man. All right. I remember when Jimmy Kimmel. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Salakia, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Salak, I couldn't find the video, man, but I'd said it was Jimmy Kimmel. I believe it was Conan O'Brien, man. All right, he had went there, and the little girl asked him, was he gonna steal? Or they gonna steal their stuff? Why? Because that's what they're used to seeing, man. All right, that's what they're used to seeing. Esau, Edom come in and take their shit, man. All right, and that's what he's been doing. And this is Isaiah 33. Because the other nations are watching this, man. Okay, the other nations are watching this, and this is just adding fuel to the fire. Ultimately, it's prophecy, but this is just gonna even provoke them even more. Okay, this is Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. Yeah, because America's never been spoiled. All right, America's never been dealt a treacherous blow. That's why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon, because it's never been touched. The calamity of 9/11 and Boston bombs, that's been done on their own, man. Inside job. CIA, the same people who have went out there and killed this Haitian president, man. Okay, so woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they did not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All right. And that's going to be the end for of America, man. The outcome for America, the verdict for America, if you will. All right. Handling and dealing treacherously with all these other nations, man. And they have not dealt so with thee, man. Okay. It's a lot. I didn't mean to turn that off. Salakia. I don't know why it's on private mode. But here we go. Or secret mode. Here we go. Back into this video, man. Because it's about to get good.
Clinton, I am not for sale.
Okay.
A week later, my visa, at that time I was not a citizen of the United States. My residence visa was revoked by executive order from Bill Clinton.
Sir,
I mean, what the Clinton have done in Haiti is unbelievable, and the American people should know about it.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're up against a hard break. It's going to cut us off. I hope that you will come back and tell us more about your story, because this is so important. The foundation
definitely.
said their work has...
I mean, the Clinton Foundation were in charge for all the earthquake relief in Haiti, which the Haitian people in Haiti, they did not receive almost nothing. I mean, they had billions and billions of dollars, and somehow all that money disappeared. Bill Clinton and the organization, they were trying to buy him out. Well, he said, hell no. And at the end of the day, they refused his visa. They tried to ruin him. Thank God that he escaped getting murked from the Clintons. I mean, this is just an example. It just kind of shows you how much control the Clinton Foundation, the Clintons have over Haiti.
Right. And their body count is very high, man. Anyone who's close to them is supposed to be quote unquote best friends have been found killed in car wrecks, numerous of suicides, airplane wrecks, all this other shit, man. Okay, look, Esau does not play when it comes, and they show you this in the movies, man. They show you this in movies. How many movies have you seen where a foreign president was murdered and killed? All right, how many movies you see where Esau has a secret hit squad, man? All right, this shit is real, man. The man, look.
They're even above the president. They're trying to buy out presidents from Haiti, bro. Man, at the end of the day, this has Bill and Hillary written all over, bro. This is what they do. If Bill Clinton doesn't have his way, he'll take action against even presidents of another country, bro. This is insane. At the end of the day, this is still fresh, guys. I'm gonna revise it in a couple of days and see if any more information.
Yeah, and so supposedly they have someone in custody. Patsy, Fall Guy, Justice says it said among those detained in an assassination of Haitian president, one may be an American. All right, a man believed to be U.S. citizens is among 6 people arrested in Haiti in connection with the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse, a top government official said Thursday. Elections ministers Matthias Pierre told CNN that the man whom he identified as James Solorge was part of a group linked to Wednesday's attack. When asked by CNN whether the suspect was a U.S. citizen, Pierre said, "So far, that is the information we have." Acting Prime Minister Claude Joseph said 6 Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans were involved in the killing. Joseph said authorities have arrested most of the attackers involved and asked the public to keep helping us. If you see something, say something. And look, we're not going to read all of it. It's in the CNN. Take it for a grain of salt. For this to be an elite hit squad, mercenaries, like they said, they sure did catch them rather quickly, man. Rather quickly. All right, so let me see here. This is Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2, and let me see. I'll start at 4. I'll start at 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. And Esau's soul is not upright, man. This is why he's anti-Amashiach, man, anti-Yahweh. All right, everything that the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai has set up in righteousness, this man comes up against. Okay, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, his philosophy, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Why? Because like places like Haiti and Brazil or Venezuela and Brazil, they're sitting on the gold mines of natural resources, man. But yet they are one of the most poverty-stricken nations in the world, man. Sitting up under all that wealth and all that gold and silver and brass and Kotex and all this other shit, man, oil, all this other shit. Esau brings in puppet rulers, transgresses them with their wine, which is their philosophy, and as soon as they go astray, they get away from the plan, bullet to the head, man. That's how this man gets down. And heap unto him all people. Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? All right, pledges, heavy debt, man. And this is what's going to happen. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the raiment of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and all that dwelled therein, and that eventually this was end up going to happen, man. There's blood. Esau has blood on his hands in Haiti as well, man. All right, he has blood on his hands. That's why he's the man, as the death adder, man. All right, as the death adder, and ultimately he's going to have to pay a price for all the Salakia, long day of work. All the other nations are going to see this man and rise up against this man. Okay, so that's it for this lesson, man. Hopefully it was edifying and we can give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rukakadash. As more details roll out in the next few days or whatnot, we'll be doing lessons, man. But so far, it looks like Esau's fingerprints are all over this, man. So hopefully this lesson was edifying, man. Shalom.